Hey guys, so finally had a break in the rain here. So we are going to do a couple of videos today, and we are starting off with the video game 41 1/6 scale collectible Harley Quinn from Arkham Knight. So this is um, Harley as she appeared in that final game, Arkham Knight. Not how she originally appeared in Arkham Asylum, but it is still a video game Harley Quinn, and it is still a figure I was quite excited for. So let's start and get her underway. So on the top of the box we have an Arkham Knight logo with the burning Batman logo, as we've seen on the cover of the game if you own that. We do have a wonderful picture of the video game Harley Quinn there. It does tell us that it is a 6-scale collectible figure, and that costume that the figure is going to be wearing is showcased there very nicely. Tells us that it is Harley Quinn, and that's video game 41. We have the logos and all that. So Harley Quinn on the side there with her logo over the top of Arkham Knight. And then we have this really cool picture of Harley on the back holding the dice. And then that picture continues, and this is a window box. So when we open it, there we go, and it has Harley Quinn on the inside there. All right, let's get into the accessories, because there are a fair few. All right, so I haven't touched any of this yet in terms of messing around with the figure or anything, but we do have trigger hand, holding hand, I suppose, grasping hand, whatever you want to call it. Again, another one, probably based on the shape, I would say maybe for the paintbrush or the baseball bat. And then we get that same hand, but for the opposite side. Couple of extra wrist pegs, and there are 2 relaxed hands already on the figure herself. All right, let's go. All right, so we do get this jack-in-a-box. This rotates, which is really cool. And then you can see the detailing on the box. And then on the top here, you can see that there is a spot. So basically, yeah, you can open it and then put this inside of it, and then you have a jack-in-a-box, which is really cool. And you can see that the detailing on the actual jack is pretty damn good. And of course it is a spring, and then you can see that it's not going anywhere because it's held in place there, which is really quite nice. And then I imagine that you would just angle that to pop it out, but we're not going to do that just yet. But yeah, you can see that the detailing on that is fantastic. Alright, we continuing with this side. We do get a baseball bat, this time coloured with the Arkham Knight paint scheme. So we have the white wraps, and then we have the red and the black, and you can see that this thing has been through a few of the games, or at least she's attacked a few people with it through the course of the game. You can see all the dents, and whatnot showing up, and I think that is fantastic. We also do get her oversized mallet, which is also done very good. Looks extremely like wood. We have her logo put into it as well. You can see all the parts that would be metal on the actual thing. Obviously this is all plastic, but all the wood, all the metal, the fabric wraps, the paint apps are all top notch, and this is really heavy. So yeah, that's pretty damn cool. So there's the dice that she was holding on the back of the box. I don't know if you would really want to untie this to emulate that, but if you want to, I suppose you probably could. So there's a picture of Joker on her gun, all the different logos and paint apps, weathering is all fantastic. Microphone, I suppose, maybe, I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've played Arkham Knight. Just the wraps, the barrel. Yeah, so again, you can see on this side, just all that weathering. So yeah, this is really quite cool, and it is a huge piece. Then we also get the hand cannon. So again, it follows that black with the subtle red, which is really quite nice on everything. And then you can see the detailing and all that there as well. We do get a tin of paint, and again, this is really well weathered. If you didn't know it was plastic, you would probably, from a distance, think that it was going to be die cast. And you can see all the paint there as well. Has a soft touch to it, and then you get a paintbrush, which you can just put in there like that. It's probably going to be really loose unless you really try and dig it in there, but there you go. And then there is a nice wooden texture to the paintbrush. Probably not as well detailed as some of the other accessories, but you can see it, and then the paint is obviously there as well. Alright, I'm just going to move Harley herself out of the way for a second. And then we have the display stand itself with Harley holding the bat. It is a different color here though, for whatever reason. The Arkham Knight logo, and it says Harley Quinn there. But yeah, gorgeous display stand image, and I really like that they've used that Rogue One kind of esque thing, where they've put the actual character's image on it as well. That is really cool, and I really like that. And then it is just a standard crater with the black. Again, they're virtually the same. It is pretty much Star Wars base, just with a different decal and texture on it. But there's the base assembled. Alright, Harleen Quinzel herself. So straight away you can see that the outfit really pops, and she's definitely going to stand out in the display, which is really quite nice. And there is so much mixed media going on here, which is just fantastic. So again, you can't really comment on the sculpt too much in terms of lightness, as this is obviously an interpretation of a video game character, and most of the, if not all of the video game characters that Hot Toys have done have all been quite really good. And yeah, I'd say this is definitely straight from a video game. And yes, it looks like Harley. It's got the white face paint, it's got the eyes, it's got the hair, lipstick. So yes, I would say that this is definitely Harley Quinn. Then we got the bust section. We got the reds and the blacks. This is all a really soft. So what in terms of mixed media, we have this rubber, which is used for the body, and then when we get to the bodice area, this has gone back to a really a more hard material, and then we have the fabric shirt. And then even there, you can see that you've got all these hard plastic straps with the fabric underneath it. And then you've got that die cast ring in the middle holding it all together. Then we've got this section here, and again, it's a mixture of different rubbers with that cloth. Here we have the skirt, and then we go back to the rubber. I imagine the tights are going to be extremely restricting, and yeah, so even then, that little bend just bunches it right up. So I don't know if I'm going to be moving them around too much. Even the boots, look at that. Just the contrast and the applications and what they've put on them are fantastic. And yeah, again, you're probably going to want to be cautious of not breaking the actual body. So yeah, this has been a pretty quick look, I know, at the Hot Toys video game Harley Quinn, but if you've got Arkham, I've got all of them, so, well, not quite all of them. So I've got the Batman from Arkham Knight, I've got Arkham Knight / Red Hood, Batgirl, and now I've got Harley, and I also have the Joker. I'm probably going to stop there unless they finally announce the Robin and the Nightwing. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I've got, and I wish they would do more of the villains like Freeze and Ivy. Especially in Ivy, that would be really cool. But yeah, overall, I am pretty impressed with this. The retail price on her is quite high at $4.99 Australian. I picked her up during the Pop Culture 20% off sale, so I only paid the $3.99 Australian, which I feel is really good. I have seen Jeff in the group. I think his was about $3.80 maybe. It might have gone up. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But I have seen her drop to about $3.80 in some places. But even Toys Buying Agent and a few of those Hong Kong sites with the postage is about $4.50. So I felt 400 was a huge win, and I'm really happy with her for that. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and of course you also get the instruction booklet that shows you how to use everything. But yeah, in these unboxings I generally don't do too much, so I don't really feel the need to showcase any of that unless it's something that really matters. Alright, thanks guys, thanks for watching.